Greece. I'm in Greece now. You'll drive through Switzerland next month? Cool. You know, if I held 11 roses in a mirror, I would see the 12 of most beautiful things in the world. All Rich, thank you. That's so nice. You're so sweet. That's so precious. Thank you. I'm shy and embarrassed after hearing that, but thank you so much. Okay, I also bought some magazines at the newsstand at the airport earlier, and I got this copy of The Economist that I thought was really cool. It has Gen Z like across in braces, and it says reasons to be cheerful. And it's a very thin copy of The Economist, so I thought maybe I could actually get through it. And then I also got 2 copies of Vogue. I couldn't help myself because they had the French version. So I got the American version of Vogue for May. And then I also got the French version of Vogue, but this one's the April copy. But I just really like this cover. I think the color is really beautiful and the contrast, and I love her hair like flying. I don't know, this is really cool. It's all in French, and I can't really speak French, but I thought it would be good to practice. It is probably just after 10 a.m. maybe? I don't know. Maybe a little earlier for me. I'm in Greece right now. What time is it for you? You live in Estonia with your best friend. We'll do a Euro trip, finish will be in Gibraltar. That sounds so cool. Okay, so I've been to the Strait of Gibraltar, and I've done like the trip from like the ferry from from Gibraltar, Spain, Gibraltar to Morocco, and that was incredible. I highly recommend that ferry if you can make it. But I've never visited Estonia. That sounds amazing. That's more than 99% of the world's population. Isn't Amsterdam expensive in terms of living? Like the hotels near Oude Voorburgwal are expensive. Yeah, it is expensive there. Luckily I can afford it, but it's tough to like do both, right? To have like an apartment and a life there and then also be able to afford to travel. It definitely makes it harder. But then I also found that traveling full time was tough, like not having a home base, and I was trying to get by with just like only house sitting and staying in house sits and trying to live for free. But I ended up like, because it's really hard to manage timing with the house sits back to back, that I ended up staying in hotels for like a decent amount of time, and I was like kind of living out of hotels for certain times of the year, which ended up being really expensive. And so financially it ended up being more cost effective for me to just like get a place. And Amsterdam felt like the safest country and city for me, the most English speaking, like easiest to immigrate to. Also, the DAFT treaty that I used to immigrate is like fairly simple to understand and to set up. Like hiring a lawyer, getting an accountant, all of that was super simple because, like I said, everyone speaks English, and I could understand the process much easier than if I were to try to immigrate to like Japan or Thailand or France even. Like it would just be a lot more complicated in those places because they do prioritize their own first language or their own language first, which is understandable, but it just makes it more difficult to immigrate to as someone who doesn't speak the language. So I'm trying to learn French. I'm trying to practice, other languages and get better at living abroad and being an immigrant, basically being a foreigner in another country. And this is kind of like my practice run, I guess. And I really do love Amsterdam. So it was worth it to me to pay a little bit extra to have those modern conveniences in like a very modern, small, multicultural city. It's just like a good first run at living abroad by myself. Because the last time I lived abroad, I was not by myself, and it was in Dubai, and it was much easier to immigrate to just because I didn't do any of the work. Like, it was all kind of done for me. So I think this time around, like, I'm having to do everything on my own, and while it's been, like, it's really difficult if you aren't immigrating to an English-speaking country. I thought about the UK as well, like maybe immigrating to the UK, because that's also an English-speaking country, but it's also very expensive. And I felt like Amsterdam would just be a better fit for me. And I think I was right, because again, it's small and it's very safe and very, quaint and charming, and yeah, just easier for me to get around, and maybe a little bit cheaper too than London. The French are really into speaking French. So true, Julian. UK is too rainy. Agreed. Agreed. I mean, Amsterdam's pretty rainy too, but it's not as bad, I don't think. I think we have better weather. Hard to immigrate to the UK. I hear that. It's easier to immigrate to the Netherlands. Like they, especially for Americans specifically, they make it like really easy to immigrate there. For us, not for everybody. They make it easy for Americans and Japanese people for some reason. They have like treaties with America and Japan for immigration. And so if you're from America or Japan, it's easier to immigrate to the Netherlands than if you were from any other country. Bonjour. I'm giving Regina George vibes. Oh no. Maybe visually, but hopefully not. Hopefully not personality-wise. I'm not a mean girl. I'm sweet. What time is it? Oh yeah, let's check. So if my clock is correct, OMG, it's already 11:15. That can't be right. Let me check. Because if so, I have to go soon. Yeah, it's almost 11, y'all. It's time for me to go. I have a flight to catch. Last trip was Nordkap. Can see the reindeer. There's even a picture on your profile. Cool. Didn't mean to put M6. Okay, 3:47 a.m. for you. Okay, nice. Wow, way early, huh? Early in the morning. Wow. Would I make TikToks about the US? Yeah, of course. I have, and I will continue to, for sure. Hi. Okay, I have to go, y'all. Really, I have to get ready. So let me get dressed really quick. Y'all are distracting me. I'm kidding. Let's see. Gosh, now I'm like kind of excited because I'm gonna be home soon. Back to Amsterdam we go. Party people, but the travels have been so fun, and y'all's like support has been amazing. This trip has just been a blast. Like the last few weeks here have been absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. I hope I get to come back to Greece. I'm already miss it, honestly. And I haven't even left yet. Okay, so today we're gonna go with, let's see. Doop doop doop. I'm looking. I'm searching. I'm not finding. Okay. Okay, found. Okay. So I've got this, and this, and this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this skirt. Just to be comfortable. Probably this top. Wait, this is kind of boring. Maybe I'll do the pink one. Probably this sports bra. Nice hotel. Yeah, it is. I know I gotta catch the flight, y'all. Actually, I really do have to catch it. Like, I gotta leave soon. Gotta go catch a flight. Catching flights, not feelings. Okay, this. And then, or maybe this actually, because it's a little more comfy. Less structured, but better for the plane, I think. And then yesterday I was wearing these really cute leggings, and I had thought about wearing leggings, but I think it might be too hot for leggings. I was wearing these, and they're